Our big story this noon. Mobile City Council has voted to approve a multi-million-dollar transfer of public funds. Happened today. A portion of those funds earmarked for the purchase of body cameras for our police officers. Local 15's Christian Jennings joins us from Government Plaza with other items covered with these newly transferred funds. Christian, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Kelly. That's right. You know, the body cameras, this is something that the police chief here in Mobile has been asking for several months. He's actually been eyeing body cameras for years even. So this day has finally come. The council approved a transfer of $3.38 million from the city's Economic Development Fund into public safety. That money will be used for, as you said, body cameras, also equipment for police department and the fire department. So all departments within public safety will be getting an upgrade, so to speak. A lot of these cars have nearly 200,000 miles or more on them. So police officers, fire department getting an upgrade there. But the body cameras, we're talking about body cameras that are maybe not your average body camera. These are ones that can actually be placed on sunglasses. They have the flexibility of being placed on different parts of the body. They also turn on automatically when the police lights come on. They are also able to turn on automatically when a taser is deployed. So a police officer doesn't have an option to turn off his camera, so that's a good thing. The council excited about this, so is the police department. I'll have much more on this story tonight at 5 and 6. Reporting live at Government Plaza, Christian Jennings, Local 15 News.
Christian, thank you so very much. We appreciate that update. It's a hot issue that the nation's really watching in each individual city. Also to be presented for a vote at today's City Council meeting, the regulation of these printed ads and circulars and the fine attached to those handing them out without your permission. With enough votes, an ordinance would make it illegal to distribute these types of ads in public places or to put them on vehicles unless the owner or the people on a public street are willing to accept said material. If this measure is approved, violators could face fines of up to $500. This ordinance does not apply to newspapers or to circulars, which are mailed. Alabama Governor Robert Bentley is apologizing after a man visiting the U.S. suffered abuse at the hands of a police officer. Governor Bentley, watch this video. Governor Bentley says Officer Eric Parker, right there, says that he did use excessive force when he body slammed that 57-year-old. His name is Sureshbhay Patel. All this happening in a Madison, Alabama neighborhood last week. It's hard to watch. Patel was visiting family in Madison, Alabama, and he suffered several injuries from the incident, including partial paralysis. There's the video. The officer involved, Officer Parker, was arrested and fired last week. He faces trial on charges of assault, and that's in April. He has pleaded not guilty. Governor Bentley's office released a letter of apology to the Council of India. Did this Tuesday, saying in part, quote, "I deeply regret the unfortunate use of excessive force by the Madison Police Department and for the injuries," it goes on to say, "sustained by Mr. Patel. I wish to assure you and the government of India that we will see that justice is done." Mobile man pretty thankful to be alive this afternoon after jumping out of a second-story apartment building, all to avoid an intense fire. Look at this video. Look at the flames and look at the smoke. That was Tuesday morning. That's what residents woke up to at the Willow Run Apartments on Dolphin Island Parkway. Officials say that fire started on the first floor, then it spread to the second floor, and then through the roof. And that is when that man in his 60s jumped to safety. He did suffer non-life-threatening injuries. The cause of the fire at this time appears to be accidental, but right now the investigation continues. We also know that 7 people have been displaced due to this fire, but they are receiving assistance from the Red Cross. They soon will be moved to another property that this apartment complex owns. This noon, a Mobile Public Works says those metal grates installed over those storm drains along Parade Route A, they were a huge success. This is great news. City workers designed and installed 64 of these grates to stop trash from getting into the drains, which of course prevents litter from getting into our local waterways. The city is now looking to expand the program, they tell us, and they may add even more grates for future events like Bayfest.